Some students in Baltimore County have found their buses so overcrowded that they have to sit on each other's laps and in the aisle. And that's if the school buses make it to pick them up at all.
Yeah, these are some of the complaints we're starting to hear from parents in the Perry Hall area. Tonight, WMAR 2 News' Abby Isaacs is working for the future to find out why this is happening and what can change to keep kids safe.
Baltimore County Executive Johnny Olszewski gave the school system record high funding this year, but parents are wondering where that money is being spent after seeing what their kids have gone through on the first week of school. A school board member is optimistic that with a new superintendent and leadership for the transportation office, things will start to get better as the school year moves forward.
I'm shocked that I have not heard of someone being hurt.
Baltimore County buses in the Perry Hall area packed with students. Some sitting in the aisle. Parents are frustrated and worried.
Safety should be number one at all times.
Jennifer Cabeza's high school son says his bus is really bad.
He's 6'3", 200 pounds, and they have 3 children on the bus on one seat, and they can't fit. So they're sitting on the floor of the bus driving on 695 to Sparrows Point and Patapsco to drop these kids off.
And for Kelly Denham and Carrie Aid, it's about how late the buses are, if they show up at all.
My 5th grader at Gunpowder Elementary School has yet to be picked up for school this year. All 3 days, the bus has not come.
It's not safe, and we did have issues last year where my son would call me and say, the bus hasn't come yet, do I have to go to school?
Baltimore County Public Schools said in a statement that most of the routes in the Perry Hall area were changed to improve transportation service, and they'll make adjustments to address overcrowding. Julie Henn, Vice Chair of the Board of Education for Baltimore County, says some improvements have already been made in the first week, but not enough.
We have kids who rely on getting to school for their meals in the morning, who need breakfasts that our schools serve. It's a big deal, not to mention the learning that they're missing. You know, a few minutes here and a few minutes there add up, and that's learning that's lost, and you can't get that back.
She says part of the issue is a shortage of bus drivers. They need to focus on support and retention.
We need to look at driver pay. We need to look at benefits. We need to look at how we're treating our drivers. I think that's even more important than pay sometimes. Drivers don't feel respected, and that's a huge issue.
To help solve overcrowding, Henn says she's pushed for more funding for transportation to add bus routes so that the student-to-bus seat ratio can be lowered from 3 to 1 seat to 2. She said she plans to work with the legislature to change that seat ratio allowance, but then more bus routes means more bus drivers, and hiring them has been a big issue for the school system. She says she's going to request another increase in funding for the upcoming budget to increase driver pay as well.